I'm gonna be playing College 26, and I'm playing Alabama. And yeah, let's see
The
if we can
third
win. Also,
Saturday
this is
in
my
October.
freshman.
A simple name and a complex rivalry. For one side, the Big Orange is just not a color they can sit with, and the other side, Crimson, has them seeing red. Easy to assume everyone here has a lighter in hand, and now we get to see who will use it. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC rival, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will get the ball first. The Big Orange able to escape with a close win the last time they saw the Tide.
Well, last game, Tennessee came out firing right out of the gate. They were ready to go. They were locked in and dialed in. David, in this one, they're going to have to do that again. You cannot get behind the Tide in a game of this magnitude.
No, but how about last year building confidence for this year? Knowing that you beat the mighty Crimson Tide, it gives you confidence. You know you can do it again. Start this game off with that confidence.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires left. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. On the run, fires downfield. Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take.
You know, sometimes wide receivers are so eager to get upfield once they have the ball. They take their eyes away. You really got to do a good job looking it in and securing the catch.
They could have used a little bit more there and pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Catch in the middle is Staley. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one's incomplete. Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
And you think of some of the legends that have trolled the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick Saban. This has been such a critical game, not just in the SEC, but all across college football as well, David.
Yeah, in 1901, going back that far, this rivalry, the fans absolutely don't like each other. Nothing, they don't like anything about each other. Every
touchdown Volunteer! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
So we can get.
They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Looking for, forget the kick, he's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Alabama's offense will take the field for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if...
Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Horton. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Nealon on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar.
Sweet.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, Khan's going to throw that one in there. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's two.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, he's got...
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oh, that was cool. That's it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got a man. It's Miller.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. There's great defensive linemen. The ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting long yardage in predictable situations.
The play action fake.
Oh,
Grabbed over the middle. It's Bernard. Works his
that
way to the
was when
38 after
suited
gaining
it for
5.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
what a
And he goes down at the 34.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually, they're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Makes the grab, it's Cuevas. And they swarm him under.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Oh, but they're going to fake it.
From the gun on third down.
They're going to...
Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off-play action on first down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Takes a handoff. It's Thomas. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's running free down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Vols!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Simpson. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Lost to throw again. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
He literally just killed out.
Early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown it in completion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Slings it downfield.
Oh my gosh, what a kick.
Spectacular layout and catch.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Miller. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
One One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6.
Oh
Nice
my
job
gosh,
by
I was
this junior
sold, bro.
quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Slams ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? They'll move the wide receiver.
Watch him, bro.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bama! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
I think the quarterback just needs to settle down and take his time. Be confident knowing you can step into these throws. When you step into it, it'll help your accuracy. That throw, throwing it off his back foot, led to the incompletion.
Caught over the middle, it's Staley. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Volunteer! Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Conridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day. He's not there yet, but man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it to the back. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right.
I would have just hold it on to it.
Get to him, but what a play there to pick up the
Hold on
first
to
down.
it. I would have bought that.
And the
I would
Vols
have
come to the
bought it.
line with a fresh set of downs. Fires into the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown,
Nobody was
Tennessee.
parking in.
Back in the end zone to give them 6.
Yeah, one more.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunity.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it.
Oh, boy.
Incomplete as that throw was headed toward the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
What? Oh, my God.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Bro, I'm safe.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. Alabama quickly back to the line. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires on the move.
Oh, that should have
And
been
that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Third and long situations are really hard
Yeah, I
to
really
convert. The
just
defense knows it's going to be
take it down
passed.
to
The
the
pass
touchdown.
rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Plenty of time
After
to work.
this, it should be
Not
5
any time to
touchdowns,
waste as
right?
they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just
should be
making
fine.
a huge play, and he
Yeah,
sets
fine.
him up all the way down at the 14.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Touchdown ball! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Might not be able to get.
They'll try to add another to their lead. It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. He goes out of bounds, stopped short, and the gamble on the fake does not pay off. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Coming out with it, it's Adams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The give is to Miller. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Safety, baby. But still, if we don't get 10 touchdowns, I'm going to make it a
Tennessee
video.
ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. This dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice.
He'll take a shot. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Aguilar.
Oh,
He
my God.
can't find his man, and the clock stops with seconds left.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent.
Oh, what a call. The fake, and he wants to throw.
Okay,
And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the three. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35.
Turning it on! Makes a man miss. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Miller with the ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but
Need
it's
a good
incomplete.
play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. got him downfield. Free up the gut. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Volunteers. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long.
I just need 4 more touchdowns.
Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cuevas. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver
I would
going
not be
in
able to
motion.
with the in my hand.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it on the outside. It's Cuevas. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Oh, he's got a chance. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half. Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
1st down for Alabama.
And it's a
It's
good
7 to
choice
49.
because he gets it, but I think it's a good choice all the time. When you get towards midfield,
Tennessee.
you got to be aggressive. It's about scoring points. 4th and inches, I can get inches. I've worked on this. I've practiced this. Nice job by the offense. I like the aggressiveness.
Let me finish up this.
Back to pass, it's Simpson.
Yeah.
It's complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They'll go back to the ground. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
Watch this. I'm gonna get a
So here is the Tennessee offense.
Here's the
Coming out
here's
on
the
1st
palms.
down with the play fake.
I'm gonna get a touchdown.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. So that penalty will give this offense a little boost. Here comes 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Going for the big play. Catch inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Touchdown.
Snagged in the middle. It's Staley. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points. Football time in Tennessee is all Big Orange right now as the Vols have built a big lead.
And you can hear the Tennessee fans, and they're yelling Rocky Top at the top of their lungs. Tennessee's got it going. Jesse, later in the game, 2nd half, this is right where they wanted to be.
I just think momentum's a real thing, and they've been able to ride that momentum here in the set.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes that Alabama offense. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll go to the ground. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Who got on base?
To throw, it's Mack. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit.
It's
My
hard
wide
to
receiver
see,
runs that
like,
drag, and I get the first
pitches
down.
like when it's little.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
Well, he should be able
They
to
punted
get
away
that.
on 4th down. He was able to get that
How
ball
about
up to the
100?
48-yard line before he stopped on the return.
That's close.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
No,
He let
no.
the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 4
So
wide
gone.
out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll
And
run
he
play
calls him
action.
stroke on.
Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. Finding open areas. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the
Yeah,
wide
oh
out.
my gosh.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Aguilar. Throws to the wideout.
It's a
Got
pitch.
his man downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
2 more
Touchdown
touchdowns.
Vols.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts.
It's a fake. Holder looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Nice.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They go to the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. He takes it at the 45. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. They get to him as he throws. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Oh, yeah, that's
Wide open
That's
downfield.
awesome.
Touchdown, Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job to get it.
They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. And the defense wrestles it to the ground. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. He'll do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you think...
Oh, the ball's on the ground.
Oh, my gosh.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Oh, that's so frustrating, man. You got short yardage situation. All I want my quarterback to do is handle the football and fall forward and get me a 1st down, but you better get that snap exchange from your center and hold on to that football.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming. Right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points.